the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we can foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right. He'll run it. Oh, the spin. And he'll be out right at the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
14.
To throw is Wilson. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Wilson.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Corey Peters brought him down. That's a gain of 7. Brings up
on 3rd down. It's Carson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
At the 48-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 51 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And this time he is in. Chris Carson taking it in. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Cardinals nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. On the return, here's Edmonds. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
13 yards.
Now on first down, Drake again. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Murray again. This is Drake. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
On the carry. Tackle made right at midfield. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Taken down by Bobby.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Fights off the defender. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's Larry Fitzgerald from Kyler Murray. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
For Arizona.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They run it with Carson. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
The ball carrier. Corey Peters brought him down. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
on 2nd down now. It's Carson, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. So that'll back him up 5. Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards. Makes it 3rd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Here we go on fourth with Wilson. Steps away to his left. Now this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run with Drake. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Drake. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
3rd down.
Here's Murray. Being chased out left. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Wilson. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
This is Carson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. tackle made by Devondre Campbell. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Wilson's pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Carson. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Eluding the pressure right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Golden. Past the 20. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Dancing to his left.
That's what it is, baby.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the 29-yard line.
Running, it's Drake. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
They'll roll him out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Let's go, G. Mike, 14.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
Now it's Carson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
On for the field goal.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Wilson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. To throw again. Wilson. Looks for Lockett once more. This time he's got it. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. On the return, here's Edmonds. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Brings up second and 9.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Murray. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. On first down, Drake. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made at the
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he is down deep into Seattle territory.
Larry Fitzgerald.
A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 43 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Drake. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired. And
that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson.
Wilson
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
from the gun. Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 45 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
Makes the score Cardinals 24, Seahawks 14.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. On the return, here's Edmonds. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Murray. Buying time to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 39. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Right back to Drake. A 1st down and more for Drake. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals capitalize on the fumble as they turn it into 6. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Cardinals 31, Seahawks 14. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. I want to go back to something you said in the 1st quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Quickly here, and that's complete.
Wilson's pass.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Jalen Thompson picks it. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Shotgun now from Murray. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Operating from the gun, Murray. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. On first and goal, Drake. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it second and goal.
3-yard line.
They'll try again with Drake. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. On first down, Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let them bleed the game out that way.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Wilson now to throw on third down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit, because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. They'll start the drive with Drake. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. Today's final.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime,